1, 2, 3.
Sailing hardships through broken harbors out on the waves through the night. Still a searcher must ride the dark horse racing along in his fright. Tell me why. Tell me why. Is it hard to make arrangements with yourself when you're old enough to repay but young enough to sell?
All right, there's me squeaking my way through Tell Me Why by the Kneeler. First thing you need to know is you got to tune your guitar down again, a whole step for every string. It's a regular tuning, but just down a whole step. So this is a D, this is an A, this is a C, this is an F, this is an A, and this is a D again. So you're going to be playing normal chords and everything, it's just you're tuned down a whole step. Okay, Tell Me Why is just a boom chukka type strum with some hammer-ons thrown in there and some bluegrass licks actually to make it pretty cool. And I guess the first thing we need to talk about is just the chords. It's in the key of G. So the chords you're going to be playing with, all right, and this is not the order of the song, you're going to have a G, a D, you're going to play with a C, you're going to use an A minor 7, which is just the C without your ring finger. That chord right there, every time you see me go to something that looks like an A minor 7, it's an A minor 7. And then you're going to have an E minor in there once in a while. And finally, you're going to have a G major 7 once in a while. G major 7 is like a G chord down in the bottom strings, but on the high E, the 1 string, you're playing F sharp. Also, at certain parts of the song, on your C chord, you're lifting up your first finger and making that a C major 7. Okay, so we got the chords. The verse will be just C, D, A minor 7, G. But it's going to use the boom chukka rhythm, which means you play the root note and go down up with the strum. Like that. The song's full of those. Boom chukka, boom chukka. To get into the song, you're going to walk into that C chord. Keep the same C shape, but have your fingers start in a G position. And walk it up from a G, which is the 3rd string, 6th fret, A, and I'm calling them all the relative notes if they're tuned normal, B, and C. So it's like, it's a classic bluegrass intro. Start with the boom chukka. So go through real slow, just playing the standard chords in the verse. You can get by like that if you wanted to, but Neil, of course, throws in those cool little licks. It's going to be like this, walking into C. What I do there? Just staying in the same C shape, hammering on the D string. Then I pick up my index finger and make that C major. It's A, G, which is the 2nd fret and open on the G string. So it's Huh? And D. That's just the boom chukka rhythm alternating the low note from a D to an A to a D. So it's and you do the opposite. I'm going to show you how to do it with the instrumental section because it's a little bit fancier than the verse section. So from the D, you're going to walk it down again, C, G, to the A minor 7. See that? Boom chuck. See how hammered on? So it's A minor again. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, that last thing in G is called a G run, and you can thank Lester Flatt for that. Notice when I'm making all these little runs, I'm keeping my chord shapes. I'm not moving this finger down here. So it's da 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 da. Open two, open two, open. I did the same thing on the A minor when I kept my finger on the C down here. So put all that together and you got. Chorus is D, tell me why. D to A minor 7 to C, 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 G, C, C, G. These are more strums. You're not really in the boom chuck anymore. Tell me why. Well, I guess you are in the boom chuck still. Okay. Tell me why. C, 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 G, C, C, G. So you got D, D, A minor 7, C, C, G. Tell me why. Break my rhythm there. G major 7. Hard to make arrangements with your. This is where I change my strumming pattern. Doon do doon do doon do doon do doon. Hard to make arrangements. I'm gonna go to C with yourself. Now we're gonna bring the chords down from a D to a C to a B minor, which I forgot at the beginning. The E minor, so it's like hard to make arrangements with your C. Going to D, D to C, to B minor, to A minor, E minor. On the E minor, I pick up my boom chuck again. And it goes right back into that. So the whole chorus is tell me why.